Welcome to day 92 of the New Way. We've completed the study of the Sermon on the Mount. Now we'll continue with our study of Jesus' life. I'll read Matthew 8, 5 through 13. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, asking for help. "Lord," he said, "my servant lies at home, paralyzed, suffering terribly." Jesus said to him, "Shall I come and heal him?" The centurion replied, "Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes, and that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed, and said to those following him, "Truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west, and will take their places at the feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the subjects of the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Then Jesus said to the centurion, "Go, let it be done just as you believed it would." And his servant was healed at that moment. First, a centurion was a Roman soldier, a commander over 100 men, or possibly 100 units of men. What is faith? Let's read the definition given in Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see. You actually practice faith every day. When you sit in a chair, you have exhibited faith that it will hold you up and not disappear or crumble. When you turn on a water faucet, you have faith that water will come out. When you mail a letter, you are exhibiting faith in the postal system. Oops, that shows my age. But when you hit send, you have faith that the other person will receive your message. Faith is an everyday occurrence, so don't make it into something super spiritual. Up to this point, the Jewish people had brought their sick ones to Jesus because they had faith that he could touch them and heal them. This Roman asked Jesus to heal his servant by simply giving a command. Matthew shared this incident to emphasize that some Gentiles exhibited even more faith than the Jewish people. He also says in these verses that Jesus said there would be people from all over the world at his banquet in heaven, but many of the Jews wouldn't be there because their hearts were empty. They would be kicked out of the banquet. What word does Matthew use to show Jesus' reaction to the Romans' faith? I'll reread Matthew 8, 8 through 10. The centurion replied, "Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes, and that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed, and said to those following him, "Truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. Now I'll read Luke's version in Luke 7, 1 through 10. When Jesus had finished saying all this to the people who were listening, he entered Capernaum. There a centurion's servant, whom his master valued highly, was sick and about to die. The centurion heard of Jesus and sent some elders of the Jews to him, asking him to come and heal his servant. When they came to Jesus, they pleaded earnestly with him, "This man deserves to have you do this, because he loves our nation and has built our synagogue." So Jesus went with them. He was not far from the house when the centurion sent friends to say to him, "Lord, don't trouble yourself, for I do not deserve to have you come under my roof. That is why I did not even consider myself worthy to come to you. But say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, 'Go,' and he goes, and that one, 'Come,' and he comes. I say to my servant, 'Do this,' and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed at him, and turning to the crowd following him, he said, "I tell you, I have not found such great faith, even in Israel." Then the men who had been sent returned to the house and found the servant well. Again, there is a variation between the two accounts. Matthew's point was that some non-Jews had more faith than the Jews. Luke, being more interested in people and their social interactions, recorded that the centurion made his request through Jewish friends. Either way, both show an extraordinary faith in Jesus. In Luke 7:9, what word does Luke use to show Jesus' reaction to the Romans' faith? Luke 7:9, when Jesus heard this, he was amazed at him. What word would Jesus use to describe your faith in him? It's easy to say we trust him when all is smooth sailing, but life contains storms, and you will experience many things that will stretch and test your faith. Be assured, Jesus is strong enough to carry you through. In his service, Dale.